Hello and welcome everybody to this YouTube video. Today we will see how to make software upgrade on the router 6000. We have already done this with different methods. Today we will see how to make software upgrade if we don't have USB drive with us. For this purpose we first need to log in into the router. Our username is admin and password whatever is on this specific router which we will be testing. We have Ericsson at the rate of 123 here. So we will first see if there are any alarms. Show system alarm is the command, shows me no alarm. I will see the current release, show space release, and it shows me that we are right now at R8C161 release, which is a pretty much old release from 2019. So we will do this software upgrade in like this is specific for the times when we don't have USB with us. We always have USB drive in our cars even, but like there are some situations when our USB drive is lost or we don't have a USB drive. In such cases we use this method. We will use FileZilla, and 192.168.1.1 is our IP of the router. Admin is the username and password, whatever is the password on your side. Okay, I didn't connect my LAN cable, we can see from here. So I need to first connect the LAN cable. Okay, also I need to do some few things more. There are some like information I need to share with you guys, that we will be using the same script which we use for the USB upgrade method. Just we will change the like location of the file. This is it. This is the only change between two methods. First we need to configure the like local maintenance terminal. You can see that I configured this port and now I have alarm for the port down. RP card management Ethernet link down. This is ONM port, LMT port on the router. So once I install the LAN cable, now I installed LAN cable, you can see alarm is clear, and we have now LAN connection with the router. So we will try to connect again, and here we are on our right side. We are connected with the router. On our left side is our PC and on our right side is our router. We normally like reach to default directory, which is flash home and admin. Since we are using the login of admin, so we reach to this admin login. So now the thing is this, that we need there is like some space constraint on the router, so we cannot put our software which is like 200 MB anywhere, like 300 MB. Just one second, I will delete this software. This is actually my testing done before. I will delete. Consider this not done. Consider you don't have any folder named software in the admin directory. So I was saying that we have to copy around 300 MB or more than 300 MB of software in our like router, and router don't have like this much free space in the flash. They have separate directory for this purpose. First I will make one backup of this current configuration file in case something goes bad and we lost all the configuration and we have site down, then in case we will be using this configuration file. On my right side there is ericsson.cfg file. You can see this ericsson.cfg file is actually the backup file. I will copy this file to my left side, which is my laptop, and I will rename it. See, I just drag it, drop it. I have this file here. I will change its name as site id underscore ericsson.cfg. So things now coming back to the software upgrade, I need to move to MD directory. MD directory is actually media directory inside the router, which has lot of space. Okay, the thing is this, that I first need to move to MD only. Okay, I find the MD directory now. Once I write the MD in the remote side, then I reach to this directory. I like create one new folder directory which name is SW. This is the one. Yeah, I will open it now. Now on my right side is this software folder. I will copy all 4 files except Ericsson CFG. I don't remember which site backup is this, but I copied it somewhere like in the March somewhere. Okay, I will paste all these 4 files on my right side, and it will take some time, maybe around 10 minutes. And after this copying is finished, I will make pause to reduce the size of the video, reduce the length of the video. We are already at 5 minutes. Okay, I will make pause. Here we are. All the data is copied on the right side. We can see by verifying the file size: 260 MB, 260 MB, 100 MB, 100 MB. So admin data, NMS info. So all files we have. This file is not considered. So all files we have on our right side. So going back to the CLI window and running the upgrade commands. Okay, here we are. This is our universal commands which we before used to upgrade using the USB. Okay, we will use the same commands, just we will not use the path. See, I will copy this command up to here. I will share these commands to you in the same video description, inshallah. Just seeing the alarms. And now MD is the directory and SW is the directory / and I will press enter, and this will create, see, successfully created upgrade package with URI file MD/SW. This is the one where we paste our software. You see, we did not use any USB and we are totally using the LAN cable. So now we are here. We need to see what number is this software has been given by router. Grep release. Okay, we have MD/software is upgrade package number 2. So now we will be working with this upgrade package number 2. Our next command is release download upgrade package -2 space 2 sorry 2 and enter. Yes, and now it will start downloading the upgrade package. It will definitely take some time, around 10 minutes. Actually, this software is already in the router. It shouldn't be taking this much time, but it seems that it is taking this time due to I guess the nature of the upgrade. It takes some time. Like in our USB method, the software is normally in the USB and it starts and copy it to the router inside. But in this case, software is already in the router, but I guess it is in a directory which is not easily accessible to flash or something like this, and so it is taking time. So just I'm waiting that it starts the progress bar. Once it starts the progress bar, I will pause the video once again to reduce the size of the video. Okay, still waiting. Yeah, it will show hash sign, and once it starts hash sign, then we will see. It will take around 10 to 12 minutes, so we cannot wait up to this time. Okay, it has started. I will wait for some more time, then I will pause the video. Okay, now we can see it is going on. Okay, it has still going on, but there are some errors coming for the CLI. These are maybe some things which are different than what is present in the software upgrade. You already know that there are new features and new upgrades involved in the new software upgrades. So whenever a new thing is in the software, it is implemented, and there are some messages from the router against these upgrades. We are still going on. Still we are going on, and maybe 1 or 2 minutes are remaining more. Okay, now we are finished. Successfully downloaded upgrade package 2. So now we can see from here that whatever 12 or 13 minutes it took to make the a download of upgrade package. So we will be verifying this release now. This command is release verify upgrade package space 2. 2 is the number which we have like just created. 2, and the result of this is verifying upgrade package 2. Please wait. Successfully verified upgrade package space 2. So we are good to go with the upgrade of this package. Router seems to be satisfied with this upgrade. We will be saving configuration first in case that we change something and we forget to save this. We will be having we will lost all the configuration, all the new configuration which is not saved. So now we are router is I did not do the saved because I did not do anything special. So router is now starting with the kernel first, like CPU and operating system, and also working on the flash. Still upgrading kernel flash. I just need to show you some few lines from the start which shows that what else is upgrading. It is upgrading. Once we can say that from this time up to the router boot up again, site is down. So we should proceed with caution in this case, because site will go down once we are doing this. Now it is upgrading the U-boot flash. The U-boot is the boot record which is before the operating system. Okay, FPGAs and FPGA signature verification finished, and upgrading. All these things are happening right now. Okay, once the window starts fast, this means that site is down and it is rebooting. I will make some pause to reduce the size of video. Once again I will try. Okay, it is now restarting. All this garbage values are actually the boot process of the router. It is still going on. Still going on. It will take 4 minutes or 5 minutes for the router to come up properly, so that we can put any command and we can see the result of what we did right now. Okay, here we are now logging in with the admin and Ericsson@123 command. Okay, here we are. We will run the command show space release to see if we are successful or not. Yes, R15B115 is our new active software upgrade package. We will see the alarms. There are some alarms since this is a GPS active router, and once a router takes restart, there are some GPS sync alarms which will stay there for some time before they are cleared. Around 10 minutes it will take for PTP sync alarm to be cleared. Okay, our main job was to upgrade software, which we have successfully done, and that's it. If you guys have any question, you can ask me in the same YouTube video. I am always online. Once you ask any questions, then we will work on the answers. And I don't know everything, but I will try to answer your questions. Thanks for watching.